Greetings, brothers and sisters. It's your main man, DJ Allgood. I just wanted to take a little bit of time out my day to talk to y'all for a minute. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now. A lot of things transpiring. A lot of things being brought to the forefront. A lot of things with false pretenses. You know, right now everybody's going crazy and they're using the false pretense of the brother that got killed. You know, the latest police killing of a brother, George Floyd. May the brother sleep in peace, man. And, you know, I send my condolences out to his family. But what I see going on across this country right now, that is not the way to get results. That is not the way to get justice, as they're chanting in the streets right now. The only way to get justice is by unifying. And when I say unifying, we got to stop this selective outcry, so to speak. You know, I'm looking at everybody, you know, all of the black people that outcrying every time a police officer kills, or excuse me, a white police officer kills a brother or a sister. But then at the same time, a brother or sister is killing another brother or sister in a hood near you, in all United States neighborhoods, and nobody has anything to say. There's no outcry for that. There's no public outcry. So how can we expect white people or the white man? And again, I'm not a racist individual. You know, I look at the contents of a person's heart. I don't care if you purple, green, blue, yellow. It's all about your heart and your character. That is how I determine a person and a person's worth. I don't care your car. I don't care your clothes. I don't care about your house. It's your heart, your character. That is what I base it on. But the narrative is, you know, the white man. You know, I noticed the black people all up in an uproar, and even some whites are joining in because they say that they're tired of this. And I'm tired of it too. I really am, but I'm even more tired of my own brothers and sisters that look like me doing it to each other. A pair of Jordans has more value than a life to my brothers and sisters. I noticed that black people love their cars more than their brothers and sisters. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. So we want to cry and say no justice, no peace. Where's the peace amongst each other? That is the only time change will come. When we unify, when we understand that the only ones that's going to help us is us. That is it. You want to cry about your oppressor, the white man, the government, whatever. But then you turn around and you waiting on stimulus checks and you're looking for food stamps and Section 8. That makes no sense. That's ludicrous. That makes no sense. So when I speak about change amongst my people, I'm talking about a reset in the thought process. See, a lot of my people don't understand the whole purpose of what just took place over these last couple of months. There's a reset happening right now. A reset of the whole world. The economy is going to be reset, and your way of life is already in the beginning stages of being reset. Like I told y'all before, it'll never go back to what it was prior to this whole COVID-19 mess. And that's exactly what it is, mess. Did you notice? While all of the riots were going on all over the weekend, I ain't hear nothing about COVID-19. Where was COVID? You know what I mean? Where was COVID? But everywhere you go, social distancing. They got the labels all on the grounds, and everywhere you go, I'm like, yo, how did these people make up these emblems and labels so quick. It's like they had them sitting somewhere on a shelf just waiting to put them down. But I digress about that, man, because we can go on and on and on about that. But I know y'all want change. I know y'all tired of change. But in order to see change, you have to be the change. This country is operating under a spirit of narcissism. There's no love in the land. They're calling evil good in this land and calling good evil. Am I your enemy because I speak the truth? If so, I forgive you, man, because you operate in ignorance. What I tell you is what I was born to tell you. Any of us that are alive during these times, our souls were handpicked. Now, I know that went over a lot of people's heads, but that's because you all don't understand how significant these times are that we're living in right now. What's happening to the world right now has never happened to the world before. Now, don't get me wrong. You read the book of Ecclesiastes. I believe it's in chapter 9, but I'm not for sure, where it says there's no new thing that has been done under the sun. I'm paraphrasing. But you all know what I'm talking about. That's the truth, man. But right now, things are moving in a direction that has never before been seen. And also know this, y'all. All empires fall. And one of the tall tale signs of when an empire is about to fall is when there's a lack of morality, love, and high levels of violence and drugs. See, drugs open up the psyche for the demonic realm. If you didn't know that, I'm telling you that today. Drugs open up the psyche for the demonic realm. Everything dealing in life operates under laws. You have the righteous law, and then you have the unrighteous law. But really, the unrighteous law is still righteous, because whatever you put out, you get back. So if you constantly sowing seeds of unrighteousness, even if your mind, or better yet, the demons have convinced your mind that what you're doing is not wrong, according to the laws, you're still sowing either righteousness or unrighteousness. You don't get the opportunity to choose which one is which. There's laws that are in place that govern that. You can make right decisions, but you can't do wrong and then tell yourself that, oh, I ain't doing wrong. Like what I always hear from a lot of street cats. I didn't have no other choice but to sell poison because I had to feed my family. Like, come on, man. Come on. There's always another way if you search. If you search. I share the things that I share with y'all because I'm genuinely concerned. And I want y'all to know that you don't have all the time that you think you have. Clean up your damn life. Work on yourself. Self-evaluate every day. Stop wasting time. Ain't no more time to waste. When you turn on the news, all you see is chaos. That's all you see. And it's not going to get better. And I'm not being the bearer of bad news. I'm just telling you what it is because of what's in the people's hearts. This is the why the country and the world is in the condition that it's in, because of what's in people's hearts. Period. Man has been given free will. And look what he's done with it. Choose life, brothers and sisters. Right now, death is on the horizon. That's what's in the air. And for all y'all that might not want to believe in the demonic realm, that's I really feel for you. Because if you haven't realized by now that this is a spiritual battle, that there's other forces that are working behind what you see, yo, you better get with somebody, or I recommend drop to your knees and beg the Most High to open your eyes, because you sleep, all the way sleep. I'm talking about coma status. Know what I mean? And another thing, stop calling people woke because they say one thing that's relevant to what's happening. Oh, he woke. She woke. I'm sick of hearing that. You sound stupid. Because being woke, as you all put it, it's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. If we talking about being woke, shoot, man, I must don't ever sleep. Because my life revolves around the truth, the spiritual, the Most High, the things that really matter in life. You can't take none of the material items with you. Only thing you have at the end of the day is your character. Your character is a reflection of your heart. Your heart is a reflection of your soul. Think about that. Remember back in the day when you said something, and this is to all my brothers. And if you're Caucasian and you listening, you an Asian man and you listening, if you live your life for the truth and you about righteousness, you my brother too. Remember when you gave your word on something, that's what it was? Yeah. Men, that's how we got to get back to operating. It's time for men to be men. Stand up, brothers and sisters. Stand up. Everybody looking for a change. Everybody want something to, happen different. They're tired of it. You got to be that change. You got to be that change. Again, start with turning off the TV. The TV is a propaganda tool. Okay? It programs people, especially when all you do is watch TV. Same thing with the music. Stop putting unrighteous mess into your mind and then thinking that righteousness is supposed to come out of it. This is what have our young people so heartless and cruel. They listen to some of the most disturbing music. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm an 80s baby. I grew up in the era, and I'm from New York, so I grew up in that grimy era. It got grimy on the records. Like, yo, Onyx was grimy. But it was just a limit on certain things. And I'm not saying all the young people today, man, is just being tools. But, man, I noticed that, they just, man, they out there, man. Like, they all the way out there. And then this whole drug culture we got. I mean, it's just a lot going on, y'all. I really didn't get on right now to talk about that. We'll say that for another episode. But I just want y'all to just, understand what's really going on out here. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. If you really want to see change, turn off the TV, clean up your damn life, and learn to love your brothers and sisters. Truly love them. If you love your brother, your sister, you're not going to steal from them. You're not going to lie to them. You're not going to look at your brother's wife and lust after her and try to, holler at her when he ain't watching, or vice versa. You ladies do it too. You do it too. You're not going to do that if you love your brother, your sister. You're going to be there for them. If anything, something happens, you're going to look out for their kids. If in a situation they're not around, you might have to protect their wife or their kids. That's what a brother does. But y'all, I'm finna sign off, man. As always, I love y'all. You know what I mean? Take the time out your day every day. Take a couple of minutes. Talk to the Most High. I'm not going to say drop to your knees because you don't got to do that. A lot of times I pray riding down the road. It's just me and the Most High. Matter of fact, I love praying in the car. I feel like that, it's just me and the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's nothing wrong with getting on your knees. I do that too. But I'm just saying, just talk to him. Talk to him. Plug in with him. Because you're going to need him. The days that lie ahead are dark, brothers and sisters. But it's nothing to fear. Take this time now and get prepared. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Don't operate in fear. Because you'll do some hasty things operating in fear. That could jeopardize everything and everyone around you. Y'all be blessed. Stop falling for the mess. It's your main man, DJ Allgood. You ain't got to like what I'm saying, but do me a favor. Just listen.